I'm I'm the main guy, and these is my temptations. It's like, what? David Ruffin and the Temptations? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. And it's like, oh no, you didn't come to see David Ruffin and the Temptations? No, the Temptations. So the same difference. If it would have just called like even the Jericho Society would have been Jericho Appreciation Society. No, that's disrespect. Anyway,
it does give us a great moment one day down the road for Daniel Garcia to look at Jericho and say, "Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis." One day. It was just my imagination once again, running away with me. But
there you go.
The match was cool. I do think him getting tapped with the stretch plum was. It just didn't look that great to me, but it meant something. Maybe I'm tripping on that. Did J-Mo, BA, y'all, did y'all see? Did it look fantastic? Did you just like erupt in joy for the?
First of all, it didn't look that cool. I was just waiting for Excalibur to go, I've never seen that move before.
Well, Wade Barrett is now on the lead. Sorry, I got some bad news. Yeah, of course. That's what's going to happen. Yeah.
But I mean, it was like typical Eddie Kingston. Like, I was like, if he's going to win that way, he's going to win in like a submission that he keeps reapplying. It's like, oh, the stretch bomb.
All right. Yes. Oh, the socket wrench.
Some hood shit, basically. Like, so you see some dude do on the street if you watching a street fight. Like, of course he did that shit. Like, yeah. I mean, but I don't know. From my standpoint, the match in general, I'm glad to see Jericho put him over like that. I think that's what Jericho's in the business of doing right now, which is why he's got the Jizz Society and this whole thing he's got going on where like it's the inner circle, but it's not. So if Jericho would like just kind of like, I mean, I feel like, and I hear like I listen to Jim Cornette clips sometimes, and he's always hating on people. So I think it's kind of funny how he kind of comes at people and is so critical of everything. But he was kind of saying like Jericho attaches himself to people to kind of make sure that he's always relevant. He's always in a relevant picture. Like, think about the feuds he's had in AEW. It's like with people that he's trying to like kind of catch on the up, like Orange Cassidy and MJF, to just name a couple. So I think that's all he's doing. He's just doing Jericho, man. Jericho says like you ever hear him talk in interviews and stuff, he talks about how much he idolizes and respects Vince McMahon. Even though he can't stand working with him, he respects how he gets down. So Jericho, like they said somewhere, I can't remember if it was in the chat or somewhere else, I read that he trademarked the sports entertainer as one of his nicknames. So like they're kind of like they're thinking like maybe he's gonna like kind of like have a gimmick to where like he's acting like he's better than everybody because he knows how to entertain, because he was in Connecticut for years and stuff like that, because he kind of started venturing towards that in promos before the match with Kingston. So I don't know. Jericho's kind of just doing his own weird, I'm about to take advantage of the situation while I can stuff, which I can respect. But yes, it's just more of the same.
But at the end of the day, he is Chris Jericho, one of the greatest professional wrestlers.
That's what I'm saying. You got to respect it. Like, dude's trying to stay up on everything. Like, he's trying to be a student of the game.
Well, let me ask you this. What's the difference between Jericho and then probably our next match, Sting? With, Sting popping up there and like, me and Darby, sitting no selling like power bombs and shit. We get power bombed on his 88-year-old back.
Why is he taking bumps like that still, man? Like, what is going on in his life?
He took a table to the face off of the scaffolding. His face paint was left there on the damn table. And I was like, damn. I was like, oh my God, he's not gonna wake up tomorrow. Right,
man.
But
he wake up like a bear?
Right.
He probably does.
Looking for his muscle.
Yeah.
But what's the difference? Because Darby Allin is up and coming, and he's not partnering with these people. Well, technically, I mean, with the inner circle, blah blah blah, kind of is, but I don't see it as like Jericho leeching as much as I see it as bringing the people up. So I think because I remember the very first match I believe on AEW was Sammy Guevara, and he had no direction. He was wearing a panda hat. He was like skinny as hell, sticking his tongue out. I was like, what is this? I was like, I guess I'm watching a different type of wrestling, but I didn't know. Once he joined Jericho, it was like it gave him some shielding to kind of maneuver and figure out his own thing. And I think that's what Jericho is trying to like give everybody else some of his rub. Because Jericho, whether you like him or not, fat, skinny, annoying, heel, face,
long hair,
Jericho.
short hair.
Right. He's Chris Jericho. So everything he does is still major. He was with MJF, and MJF people were like, we don't like him. He's good. But once he did the thing with Jericho, it was like, oh, and it kind of got bigger and it made him what he is now. So I think he's making people more than just leeching from him. Sting, on the other hand.
It's like 50-50 with Jericho of like him getting the young guy rub of a young guy that's got something. But Jericho's like, I can kind of do that too. And you get a rub off of me, so it works.
Absolutely.
To me, Sting is just there for a check at this point. I'm not a fan of Sting run.
No.
Yeah.
Look, I'd rather the Sting shit than all the other elderly people, the geriatric center just sitting there. I'm a manager too. And I was like, Jake the Snake Roberts. Like, get off my DDT, son. I invented the DDT. Like, he's just so off his rocker. And then you got like Vicky Guerrero and like, it's just so many old geezers that they just try to, I don't know why they stick them with the young talent to try to make them feel legitimate. It doesn't work. Like
Dustin Rhodes.
No, he's still in the ring, so I'll give him that. But I'm talking about like the legends. Like
Dustin's
like
actually like
Tully and
training
Arn
people and
Tully
shit.
Blanchard. Arn Anderson's hilarious. Keep him on TV
he is
every
funny.
chance you get. I'll put a Glock to your head. Bang! You thought you was taking my car? Like, whoa. I didn't know Arn Anderson was a part of the Bloods.
Call an ambulance, but
He
not
got
for me.
shanked, man. He got real life street cred out here. Double A is no joke.
I mean, you didn't know. He literally ran up on some fools, ganked them, put his dicky
Afraid
suit
of
up,
Arn.
he ironed it. He was like, Grape Street? I was like, I'm terrified. I ran. Arn Anderson shot me in the
show
back.
up to the next Long Beach show and start crip walking.
Arn Anderson was the real guy who shot dude in
Tupac.
South Central. He probably shot Tupac too. Arn Anderson has committed all of the
crimes,
unsolved murders that you don't know.
Could you imagine Arn Anderson grabbing Shotty like, come here, Shotty. You see him talking crazy to you? You don't happen when Tupac talk crazy to me? But there's a reason you don't see him no more.
And you start doing the timeline, and every time you start looking, like, you know, those movies where they got the old newspaper scrolls, and they look, and you see Tupac, and then right in the back is like Arn Anderson
reaching for his gun.
Like, what the heck? And then they just start scrolling all these other events.
JFK's
Martin
assassination.
Luther
You see
King.
Arn Anderson reaching for his gun.
He's in the crowd, center stage.
Yeah.
Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson killed Martin Luther King and Tupac.
Is he
Man,
wearing
he
a
is a detriment to the black community.
He's
Is
in
he wearing
the Ford
And
Theater
Bin
sitting
Laden.
behind Lincoln.
Is he wearing a
Yes.
sweater vest? Yes or no? That's the real
Absolutely.
question.
He invented the sweater vest too.
Fair enough. He did.
And yeah,
Jim
and
Tressel
just,
who?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And just to get the good graces of everyone, you know, he killed Bin Laden too, just chilling in a cave.
Oh yeah.
Wait, he killed Bin Laden and then showed everybody his porn collection?
Yo,
Disrespect.
while drinking beers out of a cooler that the porn
Listen
mag
here,
sat
Shotty.
on.
That's what they used to call me. Bin Laden didn't know my name. I told him that. Shot it body. Shot it to the body. While looking at all them asses, like, whoa, Bin Laden. Bin Laden's a freak in that cave. But I showed him my snake. Wow, like, what is happening? Then Jake the Snake came out. Yeah, he did. What?
And then I
Wrestling is
DDT'd
real
him.
history.
Like, go to bed, Jake. God.
I need a pudding. Okay. Anyway,
Revolution, guys.
was that match all that it was cracked up to be? Because we got through the Jericho match, the 6-man tag, or whatever that was. I don't even know what the fuck it was.
Marty
that was-
Andrade Family Organization Office.
I was about to say family
Offer.
orgy.
That was actually before the main event, that match.
Yeah, I mean,
cares?
E-Ray
We're
just
just talking
jumped
about
right
it.
to it.
We're just
Yeah.
talking about
Okay.
it.
All right, that's
Yeah.
You
fine.
gotta let it rock.
I kind of fast forwarded through that one.
Yeah, to me,
did you see the spots? It was 2 major spots to talk about in that match. That's all that matters. Sting's face getting ripped off by a table, and Sammy Guevara not trying to wrestle much longer with a Spanish God fly off of the scaffolding onto, I don't even know, like some lonely bystander that bought an AEW ticket. This is amazing. It was like just like when Miguel, like Hogan leg dropped that chick on the stage and killed her, and then apologized to her family with like 2 tickets to his next show. Sorry, that's brother. What happened, right? Yeah. Sammy and Isaiah Cassidy?
Yeah.
They Spanish flied to nothingness, and I was like, Sammy, you gotta relax on these bumps. I love it, but God,
he took another one on Wednesday.
Unnecessary. Like, dude, like, have you not seen how like Sabu and RVD, how these guys look now after doing that shit week after week?
Sammy is 25 years old. He just left his wife. He got his hot new girlfriend.
Yeah, man. He living on the edge.
Living.
And he's trying to throw them 7s and 11s, man. He's trying to live the dream. I feel it, though. I get it, Sammy. I understand.
Flies and Spanish fly. He is going wild.
Yeah.
Blue Chew.
And him and
right, exactly. Blue Chew, Double or Nothing coming up. Right. I can't lose.
Double or Nothing.
Get over here, Ty.
Right. And him and Ty Conti just got tattoos of each other's names on them. Oh, so they'll be broken up in a week.
God.
Sammy.
Spanish.
Right.
Hombre.
That was awful. That was something I would never recommend. But Spanish love's a different type of love.
Yeah.
Fiery.
Yeah. Spicy.
Latino heat.
Yeah. All of that. We need a Hispanic correspondent. So we can get that off. Just put somebody in the middle.
We should advertise it on our Twitter page.
There you go.
Are you Latino? Do you like wrestling? Do you not share needles? Okay, you can be like, sure. That's all we need, because I'm watching too much High-Town.
How do you feel about ball gags? Are you willing to wear one?
No, J-Mo, what's wrong with you?
It got Karrion Kross fired, dude.
J-Mo got Karrion Kross fired. He was on Twitter like, it's a great idea.
Now I know we can't have a Latino correspondent, because J-Mo's going to be like, you remind me of Eddie Guerrero.
Exactly.
No, he's like, you remind me of Lita. Bro, what are you talking about? Done. I am a boy.
I am a boy.
I like those cargo pants. I can almost see your thong. What? Stop talking to me. Just, you mind if I text you later? No.
What? Speaking of luchadors, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy retained. Any thoughts there, fellas? Who
cares?
Yeah.
Boo.
The Acclaim should have won last night.
I hate how they're building up Jurassic Express. I feel like it's a kid act, because you see the kids doing the dumb arm shit in the fucking crowd. Like, it's I get it. Like,
kids, BA? There was grown ass men in that crowd.
Oh yeah, it just seems childish to me, man. That's even worse. I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. That's why I was like, it's got to be some kids.
What sane person allows their children to go to AEW shows? Incels and white supremacists.
I was about to say, I'm sure does it start with the Q and end with the N? No.
And you guys thought I was the one that needed to be watched.
Right. Well, he was like, I hate the shit they're doing with their arms. What? Hitler signs? Yeah, because AEW is crazy. But I'm not as much.
We lost him.
But
there he is.
I would absolutely say Red Dragon needs. Are you done, Jimmy? You done making all the noise you possibly could?
I mean, we missed like half of your soliloquy right there, because your mic went out.
Yeah.
Swipe. Thank you. As I was saying, fucking amateurs. Jurassic Express. They're just not that great.
Yeah.
Jurassic Express doesn't do it for me. But I love Luchasaurus. I don't mind him having